Good afternoon, and thank you for coming today. My name is Susie Pierce. I'm the superintendent for Moore Public Schools. We want to take just a minute today to recognize some very important people. I know that there are some children in attendance. The children in this district are the heroes today, along with the teachers that teach them. They did a great job of following all of the rules and doing what they needed to do. We'd also like to thank our parents. We have a number of parents in the audience today. Just if you'll wave your hands so that we can recognize you and let you know that we appreciate you being here today. We may have some first responders, and we can't say enough about these people because they absolutely saved lives. We would like to take a minute to recognize a very special group of people in our community, and that would be the Freedom Riders. If you didn't get to see their demonstration of patriotism and their thoughtfulness for our families who are going through such a hard time this morning, they did a wonderful job in our community, and we thank them. To the media, thank you all for being here today and allowing us to tell our stories. We have been through a terrible tragedy. We have had a great loss. Our hearts are broken, but we know also we have a very important story to tell. We lost lives. We saved lives. And many people here today are here as that tribute. I would like to say thank you and a round of applause to all of our teachers and principals in the audience today. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all that you did on May the 20th and every day that you are here taking care of our children. Thank you. We have some other special guests that may be arriving, and we'll try to introduce them if we can as they come in. I would like to mention incoming Superintendent Robert Romines. He's on his way here with another guest, and they were 6 minutes out, and now they're 15 minutes out. So the traffic has them, and we hope they'll be here soon. We will absolutely introduce them when they arrive. We have a couple of other principals here today that I would like to introduce. Johnny Bailey from Eastlake Elementary is here somewhere. He's right over here. Michelle McNear, who is the principal here at Wayland Bonds. And they are also here with us today, and two very special guests that I will introduce in just a minute. We want to begin today by saying thank you to all of the volunteers who are pouring in to support our school district during this recovery. They are too numerous to mention. Our focus here at Moore Public Schools is to take care of our school family. We grieve the loss of life. We attended 2 funerals this morning, and we want to express our care and sympathy for all of those who are suffering as a result of the tornado. I have some important information for you this morning, and that would be that there were only a handful of Moore Public Schools staff members who were treated for injuries following the tornado. And we believe that our last staff member is being released from the hospital today. We are happy about that. I'm proud to announce that in the last 24 hours, with the help of dedicated staff and volunteers, we're able to officially end the school year. We provided students and staff the opportunity to say their goodbyes and to retrieve any items they needed to begin their summer vacation. We have been able to restore the district website, phone system, and email. We have launched district Twitter accounts and updated Facebook pages. We've spoken with building principals, and we've begun the process of developing the next steps, which will be not only ending this school year, but planning for and going into the next school year. The IT department is confident that we will be able to retrieve all student and staff information, and that is nothing short of miraculous. Their building was blown away, so we have done a miracle there. I'm going to take just a moment, and this isn't in my script because they wrote it, but I want to take a moment to thank all of these people over here in the corner. PR people, raise your hands, who have been working with us not only from throughout the state of Oklahoma, but Missouri and national representation, who are working through this with us so that we can get the best information out. I'd like to give you an update on facilities information as we know it today. Very preliminary estimates show that more public school buildings received more than $45 million in damage. We've not had the opportunity to conclude meetings with insurance adjusters, but we know that the administration building and other school sites received damage. And as you know, Briarwood and Plaza Towers were leveled. We're working to provide a complete list, and we'll pass that information along when it is available. The district will be temporarily operating out of Moore High School while repairs are being made to the administration building. You can reach the administration building located at Moore High School by calling area code 405-735-4200. That is the main number to the district, and it is operational today. The district office will be closed for Memorial Day, and we have implemented summer hours beginning the Tuesday after Memorial Day, and the administration building will be open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 4:30, and Friday from 7:30 to noon. All of this information will be posted on our website and other places, but we wanted everyone to know where we are and when we're going to be there. All schools except the two that were destroyed and Highland East Junior High will be open regular business hours for the next couple of weeks, 2 weeks, to allow students to pick up items and for teachers to close out the school year. A little bit of information for students and staff. Thanks to the hard work of our payroll department, all staff will be paid by May 30th. Summer school classes have been pushed back. We've selected the new dates for the junior high and high school courses. Summer school enrollment for junior high and high school students will be Thursday, June the 13th, 3 to 6 p.m. at Moore High School in the Commons area, and Friday, June the 14th, 7:30 to 11:30 at Moore High School. Session 1 for junior high and high school students will be held June the 17th through July the 2nd at Moore High School from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., and Session 2 will be held July 3rd through July 19th with no school on Thursday, July 4th. We are working to confirm dates and times and availability for driver's ed teachers and those courses, and we will pass that along as soon as it is available. And probably the most important news in that regard that we have today is that graduation ceremonies for all Moore Public School high schools will be held Saturday, tomorrow, at the Cox Convention Center as planned. If you want more information on how to help, so many people have contacted us about donations and with outpouring of wanting to help and all of that kind of thing. You'll soon be able to go to the Moore Public Schools website, mooreschools.com, and there will be information about how to donate and donations for specific reasons to specific sources and that kind of thing. We don't have Dr. Huff yet. Okay. When he gets here, I would like to introduce to you Dr. C.J. Huff, Superintendent of Joplin Public Schools, and he is not here at the moment. And I also want to make sure that you get to meet and lay your eyes on Dr. Robert Romines, who is the incoming superintendent after my retirement effective July 1. I'm going to thank you for allowing me to give that little bit of new information, but I also want now for you to have the opportunity to hear from two people who have always been my heroes. I've known these two women most of their lives, all of theirs, most of mine, I guess I should say. And I've always known what caliber people they were, and I knew about their values and their traditions, and we all graduated from the same high school a few years apart. We all graduated from Moore High School. But I want to tell you that it is my pleasure today for you to have the opportunity to talk to very special people to us. Dr. Shelley J. Hughes McMillan is the principal at Briarwood Elementary, and Miss Amy Simpson is the principal at Plaza Towers Elementary. They have a lot of information to share with you today. It's hard for them. I know that you know that. It's hard for all of us to put on our game face and come forward to talk about this tragedy, but we know that we have a very important story to tell. All three of us were in the tornado on Monday. I happened to be on the east side of the district in a building that sustained very little damage, but we were all three in that experience. So I'm going to introduce you to Pam Westbrook at this time, communications liaison for the district. Okay, all right. And you'll have the opportunity to hear from Dr. McMillan and Ms. Simpson.